to the well over there and start pumping that, and we'll get a nice drink of well water, okay? So, okay, fine, all right. So I went over to the pump, and I started pumping that thing, and he says, hang on, son. Hang on, son, because what you have to do to get some water, you have to prime the pump. And I said, what? He said, you have to prime the pump. I said, what does that mean? He said, get that bucket over here, go down to the creek and get some water, because what you have to do is you have to put the water in here before it comes out here. That's called priming the pump. You got to put something in before you get something out. Isn't that how it goes, guys? You got to put something in before you get something out of life. Whoever heard of a guy that is, was up to his coach and said, hey coach, would you mind starting me this week? I promise I won't sleep in the meetings and I'll show up on time. If you just start me, I'd like to start. It doesn't work that way. You have to put the work into it first before you get any reward options next. Or the student that goes to the teacher and says, hey, Miss Johnson, would you mind giving me an A, please? I gotta get recruited, I need the grades, I need to get my GPA up a little bit. I promise I'll come to class on time, maybe next semester. It doesn't work that way. You gotta put the time in first before you get something out of it. That's called priming the pump. Put something in first before you get something out. Eventually you guys are gonna work a job. You don't go to your boss and say, hey, can I have that big office with the view and get a raise and a promotion? I promise I'll do a better job next time. It doesn't work that way. Because you gotta prime the pump. You gotta put something in before you get something out. Okay, so I'm priming the pump, and here we go. And it's very hot. And the mosquitoes are hitting all over the place. And I'm going, geez, Dad. Well, I hope this water's good because we can go right back over to the grocery store and get a 6-pack of Gatorade, can't we? I've been up here many times now. You just keep pumping that thing because that water is very good. I said, okay, that's fine. But boy, you sure there's water in here? He goes, yes, I've been here 100 times by myself. And I said, I don't know, Dad. I don't know if there's anything down here. He goes, I know, because I've been here. In Ralph, Michigan, the wells are very deep. And the deeper the wells, the colder, the cleaner, the purer the water. Isn't that how it is in life? Aren't the things that are most worthwhile in your life, don't they require the most amount of pumping, the most amount of work? If you guys want to be a 400-pound bench presser, that requires a lot of time in the weight room, doesn't it? Compared to the pencil necks that don't like to be in the weight room. You spend time in there, you get stronger. It's that simple. If you guys want to be honorable mention all conference, you put that kind of effort into it. If you want to be an All-American, you put that kind of effort into it. Like you've been doing. The things that are most worthwhile in this life require the most amount of pumping. You want some good grades? You want the best grades you can get? You give it your best effort. You're a student athlete. Never lose sight of that. You give it your best effort. We're not all geniuses or 4 points or any of that. You don't have to be. You give it your best effort, and you get the best grades that you possibly can. All right, so fine. I get pumped and say, I don't really believe that there's going to be water down here anyway, because this is an awful lot of work. Just for a drink of water, and I'm not coming back here because this is hard. This is not how I want to spend my summers. And I said, Dad, I don't think there's any water. Maybe you ran dry last week or something. And I said, let's just go down to the grocery store. He said, no, you just keep pumping. You don't know how long it's going to take to get the water. You just know that it's there. You keep pumping. And I said, I can't do this anymore. I don't believe it. I quit. And he ran over and he said, no. You don't quit on me. Because if you stop, the water goes all the way back down. Isn't that true in life? Isn't it true, guys? If you ever quit, or if you ever stop believing, that you go back to square one. Anybody ever been on a diet? Oh yeah, you're on a diet for 30 days. I was on a 30-day diet, I lost a month. Alright? You're eating bird food. You're eating bird food, and all of a sudden you have a long weekend, and you just figure out I'm just going to eat any darn thing I want. You go all the way back to where you started from. You can't stop. You can't ever stop. stretching, if you're lifting, if you're running, sprinting, getting proper nutrition, sleeping right, doing all the right things, and you're in great peak performance. And all of a sudden you say, I'm going to go on spring break with everybody else. And in 1 week, guys, you're going to lose what you gained. You forget about it. You got to start over and you come back. So you can't ever stop. You got to keep it going all the time, whether you like it or not, whether it's a lot of work or not. But if you know you're doing the right thing, you got to keep it going. Okay, so I guess I'm doing the right thing, and I'm not going to stop unless I pass out, because I certainly feel like I need to pass out right now. And so all of a sudden, just before I run away from home, okay, here comes the water. It's gushing out. It's so cold, and I go, Dad, the water's coming. Oh my God, I need to drink this cold water. And I start taking a shower with it. And he says, oh, relax, boy. Just go get the bucket and just keep a steady hand on it. We'll fill up the buckets, because if you keep pumping with a steady hand, the water will come all day long. Isn't that how it is? Isn't it true, guys, that once you learn good training habits, good study habits, good manners, the people that love you the most, your parents and your coaches, have guided you in the right direction, and you know how to do this? Isn't it true that once you're successful like you are right now, what's required is a steady hand? Just a steady hand to keep doing what you're doing. Maybe a little bit more. You can't ever stop. And sometimes it may seem like it's a lot of work. And I love the story of the pump, because the pump teaches us so many things. It teaches us that you got to put something in before you get something out. It teaches us that the things that are most worthwhile in this life require the most amount of pumping. We're not winning the lottery tomorrow. Just saying, okay? It teaches us that if we ever stop and quit believing in ourself, our school, our family, our faith, whatever that is, we will all be back to square one. And it also teaches us that once we learn how to win, once we learn how to succeed and be successful in life, what's required is that you just keep on pumping, you keep a steady hand, and do what you know is best. You keep on keeping on. And I want to wish you guys the very best of luck, not just tomorrow. It'll be a fun game. But her neighbors and I want to watch this game, but we want to watch you in college. We want to watch you succeed on and off the field and in the classroom. We're expecting that from each and every one of you guys. Be a gentleman. Yeah, be an athlete. But we expect a lot of you, so do your folks. When you go to bed tonight, before you go to bed, I want you to huddle up with the people that are here. Tell them you love them. Tell them thank you. Because you wouldn't be here without them. Just know that. All right? They're the people that are your greatest fan. They love you the most.